Hello anyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem, 3 houses and a basement. I'm gonna warn you now, I'm in a weird mood. I'm sure it'll come as no surprise that I'm recording while tired, but the place I work, my real life job, because clearly I have one of those, I don't monetize or anything, this is just because I can. Anyway, my real life job is on a site which has a lot of kids' activities, and it's school half term, which I'm so happy about. So I've been working a lot more hours than usual and I'm very tired, and it's the level of tired that gets hyper. So yeah, have fun with that. I don't think it's going to be as bad as Claude's ending was, but we shall see. Right, exploring the basement, here we go.
The identities of the cardinals are a closely guarded secret of the church. Yet Aelfric's status was disclosed in that letter. Could this signal a power struggle within the church?
Yeah, I did pick up on that, that Aelfric... We really shouldn't have known he's a cardinal. Hang on, my mic is doing something weird. Give me a second to turn the gain down. Right, sorry about that. Still getting used to the new audio setup. Anyway, yeah, it's weird to me that they know that he's a cardinal, because you're not supposed to know that.
Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe. Either way, we should pay close attention.
Yes, we should.
The identities of the cardinals...
No, I didn't want to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to Hilda.
We were hoping that Chalice would protect Abyss, but it's the reason Aelfric got captured. That's ironic.
Isn't it just?
The people here really adore him. I'm sure they'd appreciate our help getting him back.
Yeah, and sadly I think we're about to get roped into this, aren't we?
Then again, are we getting too involved? Maybe we should leave before we make things any worse.
I mean, that seems like it would be the sensible thing, but when do we ever do the sensible thing? It's just not in our personality. Hey guys.
According to the legend that Aelfric shared with us, the Chalice has the power to bring back the dead.
Maybe this is how they got Nemesis working again, out of that locker.
Are his captors hoping to resurrect someone? Or perhaps they simply intend to sell it for an exorbitant payoff.
Sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
So it turns out old Aelfric is a cardinal, huh? Hard to imagine such an important figure getting abducted.
Is it though?
And whoever took him somehow knows we have the Chalice. I bet they know how to use the thing too. I doubt they just plan to decorate their mantle with it.
No, I would imagine that they don't. Where are we going? See if I get any less lost this time. Oh. That's incredibly relatable.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. And it's me. I'm a failure. A farce. An insult to the noble title of Abyss Keeper.
And I thought Judith Fire Emblems was going to be me in this game. But no, same.
Master Aelfric's done so much for me. I wanted to pay him back one day, but instead, I let this happen.
To be fair, you're not the only person down here who could have stopped that.
I'll never make this up to him. I'm disgusted with myself. Don't look at me, I'm a monster.
Same. Hey, Lindy.
I was speaking with Happy earlier, and it dawned on me that she may possess a unique crest. Perhaps it's linked to the 4 apostles. If so, then in the chasm... No, there isn't enough to back that up. Oh, sorry, Professor. I need to think on this longer before sharing my theories.
Just want to check something. Wrong thing. Okay, so she's the only one of them that he can support with. Interesting. Given that they, all seem to have special crests, I'm surprised Lindy isn't tracking all of them down. To romance everyone, I guess, based on the rest of his supports.
Aelfric is a prominent figure in the church. If the Archbishop hears what happened, she might send the Knights of Seros. That'd make things complicated. Folks down here don't trust him.
Oh, good.
It all happened so fast. They forced their way in and took Aelfric. There was nothing I could do.
As in, they forced their way into this bar and took him?
We all wanted to fight, but Aelfric stopped us. He always thinks of others first, even if it means sacrificing himself.
I mean, good for him in general, but kind of a dumbass move. Oh dear, why am I not sympathising with him? I keep messing with my mic, so sorry if the sound gets inconsistent, but dear lord, this is bothering me. Right. While I'm here...
What do you require?
You know what, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna fix some weapons, I'll be back in a bit.
Farewell.
Okay, did a couple of things, not much, because we didn't actually need to do much, but, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to sit still for the next 5 minutes and not mess up my audio again.
It's gotten pretty dangerous around here, so we've sent all the children back to their homes. I hope Elfric's alright.
Don't we all? Well, assuming he's not actually secretly evil.
The Ashen Wolves are strong, but I don't think even they can do this on their own. You'll lend them a hand, won't you, Professor? Please, save Elfric.
Yeah, you all love Elfric way too much for him to turn out to be simple. Oh, hey, Sky. Good to see you around. I'm running into walls. Why do I do this?
If you ask me, we can't expect to just mosey on by, hand over the chalice, and make it out alive.
It does seem unlikely, yes.
Nothing sounds better than saving Elfric and roughing up the jerks who took him. It's just, well, as the relentless king of grappling, I'll be fine. But I'm worried about the others.
Okay. I like you, Balthus, but you do have your annoying moments. But then again, probably less than I do. Wait, was that an object? No, it's a candle. Boo, game, for getting my hopes up. Where is that room that has stuff in it? Oh yeah, I was thinking as well while I was editing episode 2, I wonder if the Wayseer is that lady who hangs out at the shrine. She also seems quite purple and magic-y. But, you know, we don't know that yet.
Elfric's been taken hostage. Who could do such a dishonorable thing? It doesn't matter. Abyss needs him. We've got to form a rescue party. I just hope we're not getting in over our heads. We don't exactly know what we're dealing with.
When do we ever, to be fair? Okay. They made a big deal about there not being enough supplies, but in normal mode I have more supplies than I can actually use. And I'm not even kidding. Right, I've spoken to everyone else around here. Not those guys. I might go do that first. If I can find it.
Hey, the leader of the group that took Elfric. I've seen him before. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter an entire town if he stood to gain even a little by it.
Is this going to be Deathy McDeath Night? Because if so, pretty sure... Did I call it on the Slitheries already? I feel like I did, but I've already forgotten. Dear lord.
His laugh chills me to the bone.
Then again, Deathy's not really in the habit of laughing, from what I remember.
No, I have seen nothing. I have been here, in this place, where I always am. You cannot think it was me who did something. I am full of innocence.
I didn't think it was you until you started acting suspiciously. Now I kind of wonder. But again, you have a shrine full of cats, so I choose to trust you. Right, back to where I was before, I guess.
Could I trouble?
Wait. Did you actually want to talk to me? No. Okay. Barrel guy! Hey, friend.
We've got to get Alfie back. I was abducted once, when I was younger. My captor used me as a test subject in her twisted experiments.
Yikes. For a start. Very yikes.
Maybe we can just give them the chalice and they'll release him unharmed.
I wonder if she can support with Edelgard. No? Okay. Would have thought they'd have had that in common, though I guess that's not their favourite thing to talk about, I would assume.
Things were dicey for a bit there. Gotta say, I'm relieved that no harm befell anyone in Abyss. I've made sure that the elderly and children are hidden in their homes. They need to stay safe.
You're not such a terrible person after all, are you, Yuri? Smart move.
Comes naturally to me. When I say jump, my rogues jump. That's why they call me boss.
Sweet.
So that's the deal. People are safe for now. But I can't shake the feeling that something's just off.
You mean like the fact that your main benefactor just got kidnapped? That's kind of off, yeah.
All we can do at this point is focus on the problem staring us in the face.
Might I have a word? It concerns the blackguards who abducted Elfric. I alluded to it before, but I sincerely believe there is a spy in Abyss.
You're probably right. I wonder if that's the mysterious woman, given how suspicious she's acting right now.
We're in agreement then? Yuri is exceedingly devoted to his friends, but there are times that he can be a bit too trusting.
Okay, onwards we go.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor.
I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
You say that like you know. Is this what you do with your slitheries, Edelgard?
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Yeah, it did get mentioned, what, like once in the main story that I remember, and that's it.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title.
And yet you didn't admit there whether you know or not. I really hope you're not the rat. If you are, I'll cry.
Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Oh, good. Hello, Alois.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
I don't know this man. Oh, my microphone didn't like that. My bad. Anyway, I've got to pick this one. I mean, a friend of my father's is more true, but this is hilarious.
Professor, I love a good joke myself, but that one was rather cruel, don't you think?
Nah.
Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I don't know. I've met some of the knights.
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice, A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice?
Yeah.
But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
So we assume. It would be hilarious if it turned out it wasn't. Or we just got some other random chalice of legends that we just have to deal with now.
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
I saw it with my own eyes.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Do you really have to, Alois? I mean, I guess kind of you do, but at the same time...
Cindered Shadows. Betrayal.
Well, that's promising. Implies we're going to find out who the rat is, though. I was talking to my friend about this, and apparently it gets a bit soap opera-ish, which, frankly, I'm here for. We know I delight in the ridiculous.
So that is what transpired.
Oh, they're on the surface. I thought they said they weren't going to do that.
This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions in the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one.
How magnanimous of you, Rhea. But also at the same time, isn't that just the same deed? Like, really, what is going on here?
I do wonder.
What's on your mind?
I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the first thing. Given that we presumably have everyone else in the shot here has one of those crests. Or so we imagine.
There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe.
Sure you will.
As for Aelfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time.
Reassuring.
I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Why is that line so funny to me? Rhea, how many kids do you have?
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor.
I swear I'm getting so irritated with this pop filter. I hope it's worth it.
The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Aelfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Is that my nickname?
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights. Or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Aelfric to us. You won't regret it.
She's gonna regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
Oh dear. I don't really want to do either of these things. Because I feel like this is putting a lot of pressure on them, but this is gonna get me killed if it all goes wrong. But you know what? Ride or die. That's kind of the attitude we had with Edelgard, so let's bring it back into the basement.
If you join your power with theirs...
Or you secretly hate Aelfric and Abyss anyway, and you don't care either way. Whatever.
As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Just waiting for Seteth to walk in like, Rhea, you already gave this person the sword of the Creator. Stop giving them all our artifacts.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure.
Oh, that random Knight of Ceres is going to do it. That's less good than Seteth.
You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
So you're just going to throw away all responsibility onto fate, even though you know there's people who have been alive long enough to maybe know what's going on. Rhea, I'm kind of with Seteth on this one. What is your judgment? Seriously, this whole thing is a mess.
Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
Yes, I would also like to know this, quite frankly.
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you.
So we've got Coco and Balthus's backgrounds. Happy we don't have much on, but Yuri's the one I'm most interested in, I guess, so...
I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
Oh! I did not actually expect that. Okay.
That cannot be!
I think it's pretty clear what he means by that, so you have a grudge against the church?
Of course I don't. What kind of person do you think I am? Someone who'd willingly kill others? Originally, I attended the academy as Count Ro's adopted kid.
Count Ro. Where did that name come up? It definitely did. Was he the really angry old guy? I don't remember.
There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated, and, well, the rest is history.
Can he support with Ash? I don't remember, but both adopted by lords.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
Yeah, knowing Greya, he really is.
You're telling me. Aelfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail.
Wait, they have one of those? Is that underground as in above Abyss, or is Abyss the underground jail? I don't know. There's too much under this monastery. Someone give me an actual map of all of the layers and how they relate to each other, because I'm confused, as usual.
People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all.
The sign to summon monsters thing? That does seem pretty bad.
It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the four apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's.
Oh, so he's Nightman. I was assuming it was Happy for some reason.
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
There's Crestman, of course.
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The four apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time.
So which one of those is the food? Because I remember you thinking one of them was food. And I can't think of any food from any of those. I could be wrong. I quite frequently am, but you know.
I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
I feel kind of bad for hiding it as Orbin now.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the four crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Aelfric, it would seem.
Yeah, that's a good point. It feels like they're being set up for something, and I don't know what, but I don't trust it.
And now Aelfric has been abducted. Why could that be?
To stop him from using them? Okay, again, this could just be my bad TV saturation, but does Edelgard have more bronzish details on her uniform than Claude? Can someone just make the uniforms the same saturations just for the sake of my peace of mind. I'm so tired of trying to figure out if the colours are wrong. Anyway, current theory is Aelfric is trying to rig something by having them all there, maybe with the chalice. Maybe he's trying to bring someone back. Maybe he's trying to bring back our mum because he was in love with her. Ooh! That's my new favourite theory. Okay, Aelfric is in love with citric acid. Got these guys together to find the chalice and revive her. That's my new theory. Timestamp it. As of recording, 27 minutes-ish in. Oh dear lord, someone stop me talking.
If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows.
Well, you did just say that Aelfric was the one who got you down there. Balthus, to be fair, no idea how he fits in.
Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Okay. Whatever you say, Yuri. I'm choosing to trust you, Yuri. As you said, trust is a choice. I'm too hyper for this, aren't I? Oh well, we'll get a battle or two done and then I'll go the heck to bed, because clearly I need the sleep. Oh, I'm so sick of my microphone never showing the same things now. Oh well. Just make my life more fun in editing, won't it? Wait, I have to talk to everyone again? What?
Professor?
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to everyone again.
I can't believe my wild hypothesis was correct. I may not look it, but I'm shocked.
You do look kind of shocked.
It's like casting a line and thinking you've landed the big one, but then you reel it in and it's Seth.
My friend did send me this because, as she said, that's just ideal.
Okay, that was a weird analogy. The point is, I'm very, very shocked.
That was a fantastic analogy, Lindy. Don't sell yourself short. Oh, what is this DLC? Is everyone still standing where they were before? I think they are, for the most part.
So, to be honest, I'm surprised Lady Rhea was so willing to just hand over the chalice like that.
Yeah, so am I, and I do not trust it.
Doesn't the church consider it important? I know she said they wouldn't be able to use it, but something doesn't feel right.
When does it ever with Rhea? Oh, so much is going on. Right. Okay, so I can't talk to you. Oh, I can. Dear Lord.
Yuri somehow always keeps his cool. He's closer with Aelfric than anyone, so he's got the most reason to be upset. I'm sure he's just really good at hiding the same feelings we're all having.
Okay.
So it is. Lost crests? Aelfric's objective? Since our journey's outset, the mystery has only deepened.
You're not wrong, Dimitri.
Please, forgive me. Musing aloud isn't going to get us anywhere.
I feel called out.
For now, let's finish our preparations. I fear a battle is imminent.
Yeah, in this game battles are always imminent though, so...
Those lost crests. They must all have their own relics, don't you think?
2 of them are literally using their relics, Claude. Why does this surprise you?
But before we dig into a new mystery, we better figure out the ones we're already working on. I have a theory, but actually scratch that. No use guessing when our answers await at the chapel ruins.
But I want to know what you think. Claude.
The descendants of the 4 apostles. Fascinating.
Quill.
To think that their bloodlines carried on in secret, right under our noses. One was even disguised as imperial nobility.
She's yelling so much. Quick, Quill. Wanna come up here and meow into the mic? No? Hello? Quick, Quill. No? You're just gonna stand on my leg? Right, Tranquil Moorcat has entered the arena.
House Nouvelle was thought to be descended from St. Macula, but that was a fabrication.
Oh, that's interesting.
How did they manage to avoid detection for so many generations?
Who knows? No, it's nice to have tranquil fire emblems. No. Well, I guess she's kind of close to Lonk, but she's not a fire emblems. Again, still waiting for anyone to understand that reference, and still doubting anyone will. If you do, I'll be delighted.
There is danger here, because we could be attacked. But the same danger is there for me on the surface. The only way to leave the danger is to disappear.
Like Aelfric did? She's very interesting. I hope we get to figure out what her deal is.
So it is.
See if Barman is still around. Wherever the bar is. I'm lost again.
Please.
There he is, okay.
Oh, Aelfric dies. This will go right back to being the garbage dump it was before.
Great!
Won't matter too much for an old codger like myself, but with the kids, it'd be hard to see their hopes for the future crushed.
Yeah, that does suck.
Please. Maybe you think this is a bad time to talk about what we drink down here, but I'm gonna anyway.
Iconic, to be honest. I love this guy.
See, the problem isn't in the local ingredients. It's what's getting shipped in that's the issue. With the right equipment, we could probably make our own. Cut out the need to import anything. Hell, maybe we could even export some of it.
I'm here to invest in this business. This sounds great.
As soon as Aelfric's back, I'm gonna see what he thinks of the idea.
That's Dragon's Den, this.
So, make sure Aelfric comes back safe, alright?
Or is that Shark Tank for the Americans out there?
If the church knows that Aelfric's been abducted, why haven't the Knights of Seros done anything?
Well, I mean, Alois did turn up down here. The rest of them are all off killing people.
I know you're all doing your best. I just hope it'll be enough. We can't afford to lose him.
Her portrait's head is on fire. That's fun. I like all the candle effects they have down here. It's delightful. Slightly concerning, but delightful. I feel like I'm missing people.
Hey!
Oh, the kids are here. I thought all the kids were sent back to their houses.
It was surface people who took Aelfric away. But you're from the surface too.
Yeah.
Maybe only some surface people are the worst. Anyway, good luck.
Thanks.
The Ashen Wolves can take on anything. They'll make sure it all turns out okay, won't they?
They're gonna give it their best shot, I presume. As long as none of them are the traitors. Right, back to the classroom of many people. I think that's all I have left.
We go to all that trouble bringing Lady Rhea a priceless artifact, and not so much as a thank you?
To be fair, what did you really expect from Rhea, Hilda?
We had to release the binding and everything! Well, I mean, it kind of released on its own, but still! Let's wrap this up and head home, so I can get some quality sauna time. Hilda needs a steaming.
Oh yeah, I'll be able to use the sauna now. That's terrifying.
The 4 apostles. Finally, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't even know what I was going to say. Nobody likes a faker.
I can take a guess. It was probably all of your crests that released the binding, if you're gonna... No?
The 4 apostles.
Okay.
My head's gonna explode if I keep thinking about all this complicated junk. For now, we just need to focus on rescuing Aelfric and sniffing out some answers. I know it's been one crisis after another, but you're still game to help us, yeah? We need you, pal.
Is Aelfric an enemy or an ally?
Really could be either at this point.
He's worked tirelessly to protect Abyss for years and years. Yet, had House Nouvelle not met such a terrible fate, I would never have come to Garrick Mach. And Noah's bloodline would never... Can his kidnapping really be a simple coincidence? Or...
Why are you meowing so much, Tranquil?
I suppose it's all out in the open. Now you know just what I'm capable of.
I mean, we've all killed people, so I don't see why that's meant to change our opinion of him.
The church would have destroyed me ages ago if it wasn't for a certain someone having my back. My life was spared. It's a debt I intend to pay, no matter the cost.
I still like you, Yuri. Okay, it didn't tell me that I could just go to battle. So am I missing something? I'm gonna do another check and get back. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've talked to everyone, so I'm just gonna go find a way to get to battle. I think the nearest one's probably the bridge over here. Hopefully I'm audible. We'll find out.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Let's not deny that there's a connection between us. How about you and me have ourselves a little date, huh?
Ideal, to be honest. You want to take me on a date? Now is not the time, or you're smiling with your mouth but not your eyes. I don't care about this one. That one's amusing, but this one's probably more accurate. Let's go with you're smiling with your mouth but not your eyes.
It only happens when I'm being a little greedy. When the bell strikes midnight, meet me out front of the Holy Mausoleum.
This is getting a bit Cinderella, isn't it?
My only condition is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you?
Yeah. I don't care if it's forbidden. Why so late?
It's the most romantic time of the evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you?
Of course it is.
Nobles have nearly killed one another fighting for my affections, you know.
That doesn't surprise me.
Perhaps you won't get all you want out of me. But I'll promise you a fun time regardless.
This is such a creepy conversation, but I'm totally down with it.
It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night, friend. Don't stand me up.
Would I? Person who may or may not have pink eyeshadow, I still can't really tell.
Your Grace, please reconsider.
Oh, who are you? I don't think I know you.
The chalice is among the church's greatest treasures, akin to even the hero's relics.
I am well aware, which is why I have already dealt with the matter.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, random priest, but we already know that Rare will give us anything we want.
Consider this. The hero's relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power. On the contrary, the chalice has long lost the power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
Yeah, that's what you think.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
Sentimental value?
It was created for a sacred purpose. To use the blood of the 4 apostles to return the goddess to our world.
Oh, that ... tells me that that was not the purpose of the chalice. Oh dear.
Their blood.
What she just realised.
Your Grace, is something the matter?
Has she just figured out what Elfie's been planning?
I have an urgent mission for you. Investigate the origins of the Ashen Wolves.
Yeah, the penny's just dropped, hasn't it?
Start with their enrollment forms for the Academy. Keep an eye out for falsified documents.
Yes, of course. Understood.
Oh, she knows.
Before you begin, summon Alois at once. I have new orders for the knights as well.
As you wish, Your Grace.
This can only end badly.
If I am correct, we haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
Well, this is going horribly. Great!
That crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby, or what?
I can play little part here, save perhaps as a bargaining chip for our dear Elfric.
Is this going to be the same ruined chapel that Geralt died by?
Getting yourself captured instead? That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
I think we should be more worried about B's appearance. I mean, he's got way more, life experience than the rest of us.
What's the deal with him being old?
And all that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student, B.
Oh.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the ageless king of grappling.
You do kind of look knight-like.
She's not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age gap between you two.
You're friends with Hilda's older brother, right? That explains your maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Why is that line so funny?
Can it, will ya? Anyway, I'm wearing a school uniform. No way in hell they'll think I'm a knight.
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be honest, for a good while, I actually did think you might be a knight.
Oh, I love Ash looking up at him when Balthus is so tall that he's not even in the frame.
Who made your uniforms and set up the Ashen Wolf house, anyhow?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be Elfric.
He pulled everything together for us, sometime after he was appointed as the Guardian of Abyss. Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the academy somewhere to live, somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
Okay. So getting you four together was a coincidence, even though it blatantly wasn't?
Perhaps. After hearing all of that, it's not as unbelievable as I'd thought.
I'm pretty sure it's still unbelievable.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him.
I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Elfric's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
There it is. We owe Elfric. Maybe your goddess doesn't care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
I love that so much. I should start talking about my fists in everyday conversation. Hey, I could serve this customer, but my fists and I don't want to.
Sorry to have roped you into all this, friend.
I don't mind.
We owe you. Just stick with us a bit longer, won't you?
Gladly.
This is great! Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
Oh, the synchronized nod. Why was that so funny? What's up?
Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand if I was guaranteed victory.
Seems pretty solid.
I've gotten this far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace.
Depends what it is, Yuri.
Never you mind, friend. Let's just go.
Oh dear. It's not gonna go well, is it? Are you gonna sacrifice me to get Elfric back? Kind of feels like it. And the chapter is called Betrayal, which doesn't give me much hope. Right, battle time. Feels like it's been recording for over 45 minutes now. Oh, hey!
At last you've arrived. You certainly took your sweet time.
Oh, good. It's Weird Cannibal Man. Yay! He is a character I wanted to see more of, but also this is actually quite interesting because we know he's connected with Edelgard. So, Edelgard, what are you doing? Again? How many times have I had to say this?
My flock, why have you come?
Save you, of course. You didn't really think we just up and abandon you, did you?
If I may be so bold, we have the chalice you seek. Might I humbly request that you return Elfric?
You found the chalice? When I told you of it, I never imagined you'd...
Let's make sure it's not some cheap imitation. Hand it over.
Not until you hand over the hostage. There needs to be some degree of a trusting exchange here.
I can see you don't understand your own predicament. We've no issue killing the lot of you and taking it either way.
Of course you don't.
I can't tell if this guy's ears are stuffed with wool or if he's just this stupid.
Possibly both.
Can't say I'm surprised. Thugs like this aren't about to show us any gesture of sincerity.
Yuri, stand down. Leave me. Take the chalice and flee. You must. It is irreplaceable. You must not hand it to these brigands.
You know us better than that. We didn't come here without a plan. Do your thing, Happy.
Wait, do what thing?
She's gonna sigh, isn't she?
Seriously? Right now?
Now, Happy?
Fine.
Versailles, she...
Oh, good. Thanks, Happy.
I've got to say, that sigh of hers never gets old.
Yeah, glad you like the show. It's not like it's a gift I asked for.
Where did that thing come from?
Same.
Absolute cowards. How entertaining. Balthus, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me, boss. I got... Damn!
Oh dear.
Hey, Balthus, quit screwing around. Oh. Wow. Flew off.
This is hilarious. Oh, forget soap opera. This is a comedy show.
I'll sort it out. At least we got Elfric back in one piece. Now to handle these fools.
Cheap party tricks. Let's make these children scream.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack in that conversation. I'm not sure I'm quite up to it right now. Dear Lord. Ugh, my neck's getting stiff. I am not sitting at a comfortable angle. I still have Balthus, though. Well, I can't remove Balthus, which probably means he's somewhere weird on the map. So I will show the map when I'm done sorting items and we'll figure it out. Right, map time it is. So who have we got? Okay, they're just down as thieves. Interesting. You're also just down as a thief, which is very interesting considering we know your empire. He has a large bullion though, and I would like that. There's the giant bird. Great. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Ooh, ballista. Fun. And you are the thief leader. Which means Metody isn't? Anyway, let's find out. Okay, don't let Alfric die. Good to know.
Your reckless actions could have been the death of you. Still, I thank you for saving me.
Don't go thanking me yet. We've still got to get out of here.
There's no time for foolish blunders when our future is at stake.
We must complete the mission the noble gave us. We shall vanquish these infidels post-haste.
Again, the noble. Does that mean... I don't know. Because we know that at least one of them has worked with Edelgard and she is noble, but it doesn't seem like that will be the case here. It's so bizarre.
Didn't mind brawling a giant bird, but now I'm stuck here. Oh well. Time to show what happens when the awe-inspiring King of Grappling goes all out.
Okay then.
The sun.
I'll give it my all.
Hilda, how about you go over there to help out?
Ready and willing.
And maybe Claude. I actually get to move him. Ooh, you can talk to me. Fun.
I am deeply sorry that you got involved in this mess too. Please, just for now, lend me your aid. Let us all return home alive and well.
Okay.
Yep.
Can anyone else talk to him? Or...
Sure thing.
Nope, just... Okay. The more you know.
I'll cut through.
I will prevail.
Oh, that was 0 times 2. My bad.
Stay focused.
Battle?
Who have I not moved? Oh, Balthus.
Let me at him.
Suppose I may as well just get him to fight the bird.
I'm getting...
Enough.
To be left behind.
Oh dear! Oh well. Edelgard's possibly been the least helpful unit in this DLC so far. Oh good! Right, that last round didn't go amazingly well for me.
Could have been better.
Amazing.
Use caution.
Oh good, you're stuck there. Get Byleth to come help out, I guess.
Worry not. Doubt.
Oh good, I can move you far away again. Can you heal? Because that'd be really handy of you. Oh, you can. Good to know. What class is he? A monk. Great. Fury Bird. I don't know what this does, so let's try it. Oh. Wish I'd known what that did. Suppose I could have checked, but you know. Where's the fun in that? Sweet, Balthus really demolished that bird.
Adorable.
Well, the Avoid twins are doing their job.
Too easy!
Well, that's not great.
Those cats are calling for backup. When will this end?
Well, I really want to fight Metody, so let's get some people going down there. Send the flyers, I guess.
The sun.
Up to you.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, you can't kill them, and I'm really not willing to risk you. Because I need that heal. Right. Okay, Balthus, now that I'm fighting the bird, you can fight some actual people. Isn't that exciting? Good on you, mate. Oh good, archers near the flyers. That's what I wanted. Probably ought to send Claude over to get hold of that ballista now I think about it. Ash is closer though. Oh dear. Right, Ash and Dimitri are going over this way. I want that ballista. Right, Claude can come far away from the archers. Which I guess means I'm sending Byleth down to good old Metody.
Sure thing.
Didn't realise that was a gambit, but okay. Yeah, I kinda didn't think through the fact that Ash is a bit vulnerable. He's doing well for himself though. Nice job, Ash.
Is this maybe?
No, we were so close. Well, if we can get Dimitri to clear the way, then Claude can take over the ballista, which will help.
stop me.
I feel like I probably ought to send people over here to be helpful. Can't believe it's taken me this long to figure out what the lines on the map mean. So these guys are all going to target me, basically. Oh good, he's on a heal space. Do not die, Lindy. Dimitri's doing excellently in this.
Predictable. Watch and learn.
Love it when people keep throwing their armies at Byleth, who is hard to defeat.
Adorable.
Lindy, do not die. Well done, Lindy.
Just like that.
Perhaps I should retreat. Battle.
Let me at him.
Hoping to remove some of the pressure on Lindy and Elfric if I can.
Thanks.
Right, if I moved everyone else, yeah.
Adorable.
Really gotta get rid of that guy.
Another.
Heal up the healers.
could have been...
Oh, good. The healers are safe for 5 minutes.
Use caution.
Predictable.
I'll cut through.
Someone's fired up.
I think I'm going to start moving Claude out because we're leaving the range that the ballista can be helpful in. And to be honest, you guys can go and wait down here because I don't trust you not to get killed.
Close call.
Up to you.
Take out that guy.
I'll never.
And you can come join the healers for a minute. Shockingly, no one really needs healing this round. Which makes a difference. Man, Longku Fire Emblems is yelling now. What is with my cats tonight?
I will get stronger yet.
There's still so many of them. Happy? You know what to do.
Is this really the time?
Again? What do you take me for, a Psy servant?
Why do I feel like this is going to end worse for me than it is for the enemy? Oh, come on! That's definitely worse for me than it is for the enemy at this point.
Why are monsters like that in Garrick Mach? Well, perhaps I can take the treasure they found as a parting gift.
What does that mean? Really hoping I don't actually have to kill these guys. And yet the fact that they're attacking Linhart does not make me hopeful.
Just a few more moves, then all will know that I am the Empire's... Forget I said anything.
Subtle!
Then again, if you die, it won't matter either way.
I wonder if you can get Edelgard to talk to him, but I'm not replaying this to find out. Bye-bye!
I'm not...
I don't mind pain, but it's time to make my exit. My employer pays me more than this treasure is worth.
Great.
Sure thing.
Perhaps I should retreat.
I would love it if you could retreat, but I don't think I have that as an option. See if that made enough of a safe space for me to move him into. All I can do is hope. Doesn't look like it though. Boo. I'm counting on you here, Balthus.
Wait.
Don't make me send Dimitri back up there. You can go over here and protect the healers, I guess.
It's your call.
Battle.
Wrong button. I guess I don't really need Dimitri down here right now, do I? He can go take out the giant bird. Because that's a thing.
Sure, pal.
That's that done. Oh, even you're fighting the wolf. Sure. If you guys could just fight each other, that'd be great. Or you could attack Alfred. Wonderful. At least he's not dead.
Will it never end? But I cannot concede. There is important work I have yet to do.
And what would that be, Alfric?
Ready and willing. Hey, good job.
Thanks. Just to be safe, even though it's unnecessary. Right, that's most things done. Just gotta finish off this heavy armor dude.
Predictable.
Well, that's the end of this. Let's see what goes wrong. Because I'm sure that something's going to. Although pretty sure this is not the map where Geralt dies, so that's good.
You okay, Elfric?
I am. All thanks to you. The chalice, is it unharmed?
Yes, it's safe. Chatterbox is...
What?
Nighty-night!
The save things are in weird places in this. They always seem to happen in the middle of stuff. Like, you're just gonna cliffhanger us there? Huh, game? You just like being mean? Oh.
Yuri! You damn scoundrel, what are you doing?
Great!
I think you can see what I'm doing, Balthus.
Beautifully executed, Yuri. The chalice is finally mine now.
Oh, what a surprise. It was Aelfric all along. Who could have known? Yuri does somewhat surprise me, but still.
Along with the blood of the 4 apostles.
It seems I was correct. That there was an enemy in our midst. To think our bird was instead a rat.
Yeah, that'll be why people were calling him the sewer rat then.
You've always had a wild imagination, Constance. I've gotta say, turning your attention elsewhere was a challenge, even for me.
Are we still gonna get to go on our date? Because I still want to do that.
That is enough of the banter, Yuri. I informed you not to divulge too much.
Oh, for goodness sake, microphone. But yeah, this is just a shocking twist. I am shocked, clearly.
They'll all be under the dirt soon enough. It's not like they'll be able to talk at that point. After all I've gone and done for you, Aelfric, I would think you'd have just a bit more faith in me. Your silence speaks volumes. Guess this is the end of the niceties. It's all on you now, friend. I'm sure you and the others will figure it out.
So did he just take the other people too?
Are you injured?
No. I'm unscathed.
Impossible. Surely you suffered a wound.
Nope. Not stabbed a bit.
Teach, there's no time for playing around. Tell us how... I get it. He only pretended to attack you, didn't he?
That makes sense, I guess.
So you were just playing a part in this grand performance. But was that really the smartest decision here?
The chalice and the Ashen Wolves are gone. I am loath to think what will become of them without our help.
And how do you propose we pursue them? We haven't a clue where they went.
Well, we know what they're after. That at least narrows down the possibilities.
Professor, are we too late?
Yes.
Lady Rhea, why have you come?
After sending all of you off, I began to investigate the lineage of the Ashen Wolves. In doing so, I was able to confirm that the documented information about their crests was falsified. What was once a wild speculation, I now know to be true. The crests they bear are the same as those of the 4 apostles, the very same who long ago enacted the Rite of Rising.
Yeah, we know this, Rhea. You're like a battle too late.
Once the blood of the 4 is poured upon the chalice, its power can be harnessed.
I mean, it didn't work out so well last time, so...
I believe we have enough evidence to assume that our Ashen Wolves will suffice to carry out this ritual.
So, Aelfric's aim must be to carry out the Rite of Rising, at the expense of the students.
Yeah.
Lady Rhea, what precisely is the purpose of this ritual?
We've heard it has the power to resurrect life. But that can't be true. Can it?
The chalice is a holy artifact, created by the goddess herself. It serves to restore a physical form that was previously lost to this world.
So those wild tales are true. It really can bring someone back to life.
Not exactly. It can breathe life into a body, but it cannot return a spirit that has already departed.
Lonku, I swear. He just stepped on my computer. If he stopped anything, I might have to... No, we're good. Anyway, so yeah. We're gonna get a zombie person again, aren't we? Is it gonna be our zombie mother? Good old citric acid. Come back from a locker to haunt us like Nemesis did.
Ultimately, it is a tool to return the goddess to her physical form. Her spirit is omnipresent, but her flesh is no more. Such incredible power is truly awe-inspiring and extremely dangerous. In that way, it is akin to the hero's relics.
Yeah, we already saw you talk about that with the priest. Game, can you stop giving me the same information like it's something new?
For this reason, the 4 apostles were never intended to pass down their crests. This gathering should never have been possible.
Savage.
The Ashen Wolves are now gathered together, making it possible once more.
And Elfric is at the center of this mess, luring them all to Abyss for his own selfish reasons, without so much as a whisper of it to the church, of course.
This incident is my own doing. I never should have entrusted the chalice to them.
Nope.
Lady Rhea, do you have any idea where they could have gone?
I do indeed. Garreg Mach, which is protected by the goddess, is the only place the Rite of Rising can be performed. Holding such a ritual requires absolute focus, so I imagine the setting would need to be serene, peaceful.
Goddess Tower again. Oh, Holy Mausoleum, maybe. That's where we meant to have our date with Yuri, so I assume that's going to be where they are.
There are countless such places within the monastery walls.
Holy Mausoleum. Yes, they'll be planning to do it at midnight then. Thanks, Yuri. Love you, sewer rat.
It's certainly peaceful there, but due to last month's incident, it's heavily guarded at present.
For now, let us return to the monastery. There is much to consider.
Lady Rhea!
You look troubled, Alois. What has happened?
Thieves have breached Garreg Mach's village walls. They've been pillaging the shops and residences, taking whatever they please.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Elfric.
One would imagine so, yes.
There's no telling, but for now, their numbers are too great. They need the knights. By your will, Lady Rhea, allow us to clear the village of these hooligans.
Yes, Alois. Please ensure the safety of the villagers immediately. However, leave a few of your best knights here with me.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll see to it.
Teach? You look like you've got something to say.
I do, it's about Yuri. We're going on a date.
He told you to meet up with him at the Holy Mausoleum? You never run out of secrets, do you, Teach?
I'm certain that Yuri had his reasons for setting up this meeting. He took the time to speak with you, however cryptically, before he left.
Fair point, Dimitri. I do wonder why he told you it needed to be after midnight. Wouldn't it be better to rush to their aid immediately?
Yuri's no fool. There's a method to his madness.
Yeah, they're going to be doing the ritual at midnight. Pretty clear. Oh, game. Game.
Cindered Shadows, return to me.
Well, Alfrica's the narrator makes sense now, if he's saying return to me. Oh, this is all such a mess.
Where the heck are we?
Oh, we're not going right into this, are we? It's bedtime.
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri, you scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Elfric? And what the hell are you plotting?
Questions. You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Elfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the chalice, you can bring someone back to life. Saint Saros performed the ritual 995 years ago, but not enough blood was given up.
Oh, was that the problem? So this means Yuri knows he's gonna have to die for this as well, which I can't imagine he's pleased about.
So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Elfric concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf house, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual, the Rite of Rising.
Again, game, had you not made this clear?
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us? Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out.
Can't you just sigh happy? and get out of this.
Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Presumably.
Yep, that's the idea.
And here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad. You wanna die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Elfric?
Because I owe him a debt, blah blah blah.
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
So, I wonder who it is then, if Yuri's so convinced he needs to die.
You're not making any damned sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and rose to such great heights. To break your spirit would take far too much effort. Though, if I must, I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Yeah, he has a mother. Wonder how he ended up getting adopted by Count Rowe then.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely, what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Elfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
It's so gonna be Byleth's mum. Soap opera was the correct description of this, wasn't it?
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
She is. For now.
I swear. This is so dumb.
You're gonna regret this, Elfric.
I mean, I'm here for drama, but this is just so dramatic.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Seros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
You mean like taking out all the thieves you let in?
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Elfric.
Yuri Bird, I could...
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
I love that he still has his really mild grin as he says that. Ow.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words.
That's a pretty effect.
I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Elfric? That's the sound of your demise. The Knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you.
No, suits you way more, Yuri.
I know it was you who sent me on that mission that ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well.
You're playing the long game here, Yuri. I admire that.
Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working for you.
Great!
She had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
You!
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options. You chained up the wolves, and kept a tight grip on my rogues in Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you.
Nicely done, I must say.
Until today, the day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time. It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Is this going to be another term restriction one? Because please no.
Don't think for a moment.
But you're getting off easy, pal! Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
Sorry, Bacchus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see. It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army.
Are we going to have to kill our own mother? I bet that's where this game is going.
Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
You've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
If that is our mother, though, then he's preserved her for a very long time. Because didn't she die, like, 21 years ago? Loud sighing noises. Though the fact she has green hair does seem to make it even more likely that she was, in fact, a child of Sothis, which would make sense. Because the whole green hair and eyes thing is meant to be uncommon. Oh, we're definitely going straight into a battle, aren't we? I wanted to sleep. Oh gosh. Well, it's a good thing I'm not at work tomorrow, finally. I will take a minute to sort this out and I will be back. Right, back at it again. What are you guys saying now? Rebel army, wonderful. But yeah, I was talking to my friend again while I was on my break for a second there. And we were both discussing the fact that pretty much everything that's happened has been very predictable in this DLC. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know. I love that he's still listed as Church of Cerros, even though he's clearly a disaster man. Why does my mic seem so quiet now? Darn it, I'm so done with this recording stuff. Let's try and get comfortable and or audible. Audible? Audible. Then we'll actually start the battle, shall we? How ridiculous. Here goes, I guess. Time to fight. Oh, there's a term restriction.
I don't know what's happening here, but it definitely doesn't look good.
Can this really be the Rite of Rising? What precisely is going on?
Their blood is being drained and then transformed into raw power. That's a lot of blood. Too much blood. This is hard to watch.
Could you step within the magical vortices beside us to obstruct their flow? Quickly now!
Okay, so I have to step in it.
It is crucial to halting the rite of rising. The vortices are repelling the crests of the apostles. We can't block them ourselves.
Okay.
Look, we really want to help, but right now we just can't. Please do what you can.
Working on it. So, can you guys just do nothing?
Yep.
Oh, you can still do things. Just not very well. Why do I feel like I just got her killed?
Could have been better.
I might regret that. I guess we'll find out though. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Dimitri, you're gonna go that way so that you can free Happy. And then hopefully Coco as well. Claude's gonna
Ready
head
and
this way.
Let me at him.
Balthus, come and help him out.
Stay focused.
Byleth, my darling friend, you can
I will prevail.
start breaking things.
Who, me?
Hilda can support Dimitri, I guess.
I'll give it my all.
Who can you attack? Oh, there's someone there.
Battle.
My friend was complaining to me about a map where you couldn't touch the boss at all until the gimmick was done. I wonder if this is said one with the gimmick. Because that's definitely gimmicky.
Sure thing.
So, this is how it feels. Infinite power flowing forth from the chalice.
Yeah, I assume this is the gimmicky one.
Without the chalice's protection, I doubt anyone will survive.
Oh,
This will
good!
kill everyone, including your allies, and you don't even care? We have to stop this now!
Oh wait, did that hurt them? That's fine by me. Ugh. I left my phone trapped under my arm and it's going off. Dear lord. But yes, back to the game. Stopping this now sounds good.
Of course I go down.
Oh dear. Yeah, I was worried that was going to happen. Right, let's try this again. So much to skip at this point.
Yep.
Right, so we want to get you as out of danger as possible.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
I'll give it my all.
Not really worth it.
Who, me?
Let me at
Okay,
him.
Balthus, you're actually pretty capable of handling yourself. So you can go do your thing. Yuri, you can also
Sure
go
thing.
do your thing.
Sally forth!
I'm just going to keep you out of the way for now, frankly. Why can you not go over there? Oh right, that one's safe as well. Good.
So, this is...
Yeah, it does hurt all of them. Sweet. Oh good.
Adorable.
Gotta get rid of the bolting, guys.
I'll never.
Do me a favour and don't die, Balthus. Oh, don't do this to me now, controller.
Try and stop it. All that blood.
Try and get rid of the bolting mages while I can, because they're a complete pain. Balthus is out of danger, so I won't worry too much. Not about him, anyway. I'll worry plenty about the others. He can shoot a ridiculously long way.
Amazing.
Kind of impressed by that. Right. I still don't trust you to stay out of trouble, Happy. So for now you're waiting here.
You're certain?
You can move down here. Can we not kill Dimitri, please? So close to getting some people free. No, stop going into the danger area. Why is my aim so bad?
I am so impressed.
Good. I'm glad.
Good.
Oh, of course you can't reach Hilda. Disappointing.
I'm at my limit.
Right, Happy. Be free.
Well done, but you must staunch the flow from the other vortices too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what? They all have to have people on them?
No.
That's stupid.
Stop them.
Oh, good. Guess we'll be moving Dimitri along then.
Now
Who else haven't I moved? Connie.
I have not wanted any harm to befall you. As you are her child, she'd have wanted you safe.
Yep.
But if you insist on getting in the way of this, I have no choice but to strike you down.
I mean, even if you bring her back, Gerald's still alive, so she's still married. I don't know what you expect to come of this, Aelfric. Oh! Rude. If Byleth dies, I'm gonna be mad. Go, Claude. Go. Which means I'm gonna have to send someone else over here, because I hadn't really thought about that.
Careful now.
So, Byleth it is.
Sure, pal.
I'm running out of people to
I'll
send
give
to
it my
the
all.
Vortices, and I don't like that.
I'll cut through.
The lengths I go to.
I've stopped talking again because I'm stressed again. I think this is main game music rather than DLC music. Can't remember where it plays, but pretty sure it is. I know, I'm working on it, guys. Ash, if you could move a bit faster, that would be wonderful. Okay, Dimitri is in place. Claude is in place.
Stay focused.
Byleth is close, it's just Ash who is endlessly far away. Right, who needs healing most? I know a ton of people need healing, but...
Sally forth!
Well, at least no one's attacking me for 5 minutes. Come on, Ash. This is where I needed a dancer. Byleth is in place. We only need Ash to get there. Wonder if I could have used Yuri's foul play arts to swap someone onto his space immediately. And if so, why did I not think of that? Right, come on, Ash. Let's do this, please. There we go. This should be everyone. Yeah.
The ritual. It cannot fail.
Except it can. And hopefully is.
Now that we've stopped the ritual, All that's left on the agenda is defeating Aelfric.
Yeah.
It matters not whose blood it is anymore. Even if I must use your blood to see this through, I will.
Yeah, but then it won't work, so I don't know why you bother. At least I presume it won't work. Again, it's not really very clear. Oh good, his range is massive.
Let me at him.
And you guys aren't actually meant to die, so maybe I'll keep you out of the way for now. No, not Lindy. Balthus is actually pretty good at staying alive, so I might risk sending him in. Happy I just do not trust to survive. Maybe Yuri? He's pretty decent staying power-wise. And I'd quite like him to have a chance to attack Aelfric if I can. Constance, I don't know what to do with you, so I'll leave you there. Lindy. Nope, Lindy's moved. Who haven't I moved? Oh, Byleth. Come on then.
Soon she will be brought back to me. Should anyone attempt to get between us, they will sorely regret it.
Oh good! Great, that's one of my best people gone. I'd quite like to get Byleth to talk to him if I can. Same with Yuri. Oh, darn you. It's weird that it's not showing him as having much range. When oh no, he can only do that now. Sweet, hopefully he wasted his attack on Dimitri then. Who do I... Oh, Ash! I forgot I still had him. Sorry, Ash. Okay, I want to get Byleth and Yuri over to him, so I'll spend a minute doing that.
Ready and willing.
Right, let's see how this goes. Oh, no unique dialogue. Where's the fun in that?
In the end, like all birds of prey, you'll turn on your master as easily as you'd turn on your victims.
Nothing and nobody can shackle me. A caged bird never sings.
No chance!
I guess we had his dialogue with Byleth when he tried to kill her earlier.
I owe you a lot, but not my life. Not an even trade in my book.
I feel some remorse over what I will require of you. But take it I must. I will not shrink away from what is necessary.
That a fact? Then I guess a fight was inevitable.
Ever the brutish thug.
Great! Now, do I risk sacrificing her so that I can get all of the unique dialogue? I think that I do. And I hope this doesn't backfire on me.
You're not as angry as I'd have expected, Happy.
I guess I'm used to betrayals by now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to sit on my hands and let you hurt me and my friends.
I know, Controller.
Sure.
Right. No. Finish him off, Coco.
The bill has come due for your misdeeds, Elfric.
It matters not. She is all that matters. She alone.
Yikes.
Then if words shall not sway you, let us proceed to actions.
But will it have worked?
Not yet. There's still time.
"5 hours? It was meant to be 8 to 10, I think, so we should still have a decent amount to go. I know this isn't the last map, just 'cause, you know.
Professor, you would raise your sword against me?
Yes, of course I would. You're trying to zombify my mother and kill my friends. It's weird, Alfric, it's weird.
Your mother lies here, waiting for us, waiting for you. Don't you want her back?
Not at this cost.
Teach, is that true, or is he just trying to freak us out? If so, it's kind of working.
My mother died giving birth to me. I don't have a mother. You have no proof that's her. Well, he knew who it was. He knew her mother, so you know. I don't have a mother. Technically true, but again, he'd argue it. So my mother died giving birth to me? I don't know.
There is no room for doubt. I know her appearance better than anyone. This is her.
Yeah, looks like any of the options could have led to that. Coward.
An upstanding nun who married Gerald. She died 21 long years ago.
You cannot expect us to believe that someone who died 2 decades ago is still in such pristine condition.
What was he doing?
Incredible, isn't it? It's as though she remains untouched, even after all these years. Perhaps her body differs from others. Beautiful, ageless, perfectly preserved by some secret only she knows.
Okay, so this raises some questions. Number 1, who or what was preserving her, because clearly someone was. Number 2, is this a Children of Sothis thing? Because if so, it makes relics even more disturbing. Because if their bodies don't decompose naturally, then how do people get their bones? I think that's a horror story in the making. And number 3, I don't even have a third one. I'm just too weirded out by this whole thing.
Whatever the case may be, it is strange, is it not?
Yeah, it's really strange. So is the fact that you dug her up, though, and tried to resurrect her.
It's been 10 long years since I found her. I came across her body, frozen in time, deep underground. I have worked tirelessly to solve the riddle of her death and bring her back to life.
Of course you have, Alfric. What is going on?
Halt, Elfric.
Oh, here we go.
Rhea, you are the cause of this. It was you who killed her when she gave birth to a child who made no sound. Tell me what you've done to her. Why does her body remain while her spirit does not?
I owe you no words on the matter. But I will tell you this. She made the choice to die, that her offspring might live.
Yeah, Ray did tell us that previously, so I guess it could well be true.
I respected her will. Nothing more. Alfric, just as I viewed her, so do I view you.
Why is he so special? No offense, but why?
You are as my own child. Please, cease this futility.
You know what? Full offense. I don't like you, Alfric. Also, you're as my own child. If that's the same as our mother, then does that mean Rhea was her mother? Because if Rhea is Byleth's grandmother and Byleth is technically Rhea's mother, I'm gonna be so done with this game.
Oh! You expect that I should believe you without question. You see her lying here before you, and yet you owe no words. Rhea, I am finished with you. The only thing that remains to be done is to complete the ritual.
Is he gonna kill himself to get the rest of the blood?
Hurry. He cannot have gone far.
Nope, he's gonna teleport away. Great! Let's end this. I wonder if this
Yes,
is the
we
last
must
map
stop him
then.
at once. Let's figure out where he disappeared to.
That is the final battle music.
What about you four? You don't look like you're up for much of anything right now.
It'll take a lot more than that to stop me. If anything, I feel speedier with less blood weighing me down.
That's highly questionable, but okay.
Probably for the best that he trained us. Otherwise our blood would be boiling.
No kidding.
Ugh, speak for yourselves. I feel atrocious. We must end this, and swiftly.
Count me in.
So we're all on the same page. But first things first. Let me see that pretty face of yours, boss.
Hmm?
Hug it out. Oh, did she just punch him?
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
I'm sorry I had to use you all. But there wasn't much choice. Someone would have died for sure otherwise. It could have been any of you. It could have been one of my rogues. Someone from Abyss. Who knows?
You imply that you didn't trust us enough. I am incensed by you, Yuri.
Use me or don't, but it would have been nice if you'd asked us first.
Look, I get it. Your people were being held hostage. You were between a rock and a hard place. But I thought we were pals. Buddies till the end.
I need you. All of you. I've been a fool. Thank you for always being here for me. Even now.
Cute.
Alright, I think this fool gets the picture. Time to find that other fool and take him down. You'll help with that, yeah?
Of course. Yeah, obviously.
I love the lip on this one. Let's do this, wolves.
Are we going straight into the final battle then?
To me, growing up in the shelter of the monastery, she was my world.
Okay, random exposition time, I guess.
All of the memories I hold of her, learning, growing, walking hand in hand, she left me in awe.
So were you her ex or something? This is really weird.
If that's what makes her happy, then I will watch her walk away with warmth in my heart. If that is truly what will make her happy, surely he will make her smile. That's all I wanted for her. To Citri, confined within the monastery walls, he was her world. I saw the way her eyes glimmered when they spoke, and her otherworldly smile when they became engaged. The look on her face when she told me how happy she was to bear his child. It was enough for me to see her happiness, to witness it from a distance.
This guy's so creepy.
She breathed her last 21 long years ago. I have never forgotten.
I know!
She died before she could see the face of the child whom she had so lovingly nurtured. The funeral was a solemn affair. We gathered in the graveyard, said our farewells, and watched as her casket was lowered into the soil. That was the end of her story. Or so I thought, until 10 years ago, when I found her. Her remains, hidden deep within Abyss. She looked as beautiful as ever.
Okay. Right. Well, this is an experience. So it does feel like it's ramping up towards the final battle, so what I'm going to do is, even though it's getting late, I'm going to save here, I'm going to stop recording, and I'm going to hopefully finish this. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this has been a bit of a wild ride. It's not gone as smoothly as I would have hoped. But yeah, we'll cover that next time, I guess. So until then, thank you for watching this absolute disaster, and goodbye.